Asidan ke Nyankopon wona dum ene ne mobrum na odi adum ye ne baabi a odi abedro. O se bosumi atosumi no apemu anu no ene on the 14th apem because we were 28. Enti yakuya ni mu anu no ya nimra ho so no na bosumi mienu no so abawie ye nhia bosumi we biem. Ede na wo ye ana mombe na wutuo wo hwe hwan ha na wo hwe nanimu ansa na wo be bibi a waye meye ena manye ni nua pani ni manya anye sorry na sha osapo mu nsuo na free ntembru nsuo a ena wani ye kokko ye ensem bi wa ana menti ase o se dia na mika sa menti ase dia mtimbusa meboa kebi ma min kebi ora for chilling crop for busan crop for sem na special prosecutor ono so wa frɛ finance minister yen as finance minister se omeyi na no ensem enum na Ghana ha sei wo hu ye okeka ko bunumu sei no a ya se wan hwe yi a ahweyi anso de wa hweyi pa ba sa sem bia menti ase de a mitimbusa misem yenkotie special prosecutor ne nsem o kan ni ewia onso de wadwen aba ye toto adwen ne de a build your mind yenko
Mobilization Ghana Limited and the Ghana Revenue Authority for the stated objective of the enhancement of revenue assurance in the downstream petroleum sector, upstream petroleum production, and minerals and metals resources value chain. 2. Termination of a distribution, loss reduction, and associated network improvement project contract between the Electricity Company of Ghana Limited and Beijing Xiaochen Technology BXC. 3. Procurement of contractors and materials and activities and payments in respect of the National Cathedral project. 4. Activities and payments in respect of a contract awarded by the Ministry of Health, initially commenced by the Ministry for Special Development Initiatives to Service Ghana Auto Group Limited for purchases and after-sales service and maintenance of 307 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 305 CDI ambulances for the National Ambulance Service. And 5. Payments out of and utilization of the tax refund account of Ghana Revenue Authority. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, the fugitive's name is Kenneth Nanaya Ofori. Mr. Ofori is 66 years old. He was the Minister of Finance of the Republic between 2017 and 2024. Mr. Ofori left the jurisdiction on or around 2 January 2025. On 24 January 2025, the OSP communicated to Mr. Ofori that the OSP considered him a suspect in respect of 4 of the cases described above. Mr. Ofori was directed to attend in person the OSP on Monday, 10 February 2025 at 10 GMT for interview. By communication dated 31 January 2025, Mr. Ofori instructed his lawyers to inform the OSP that he was out of the jurisdiction indefinitely on medical grounds, and that the firm will notify the OSP of his arrival in the country in aid of rescheduling his personal attendance at the OSP. Further, the firm offered its willingness to provide the OSP with any information the OSP may require to aid in the investigation until his arrival in the country. Then on 5 February 2025, the OSP responded to Mr. Ofori, copied to his lawyers, that the OSP did not need or require notification from his lawyers of his arrival in the jurisdiction. The OSP acknowledged Mr. Ofori's lawyer's gracious offer to provide the OSP with information in aid of the investigation. However, and this is important, the OSP insisted that Mr. Oforiatta's personal attendance at the OSP was required. After all, the lawyers are not under investigation. I don't need lawyers to answer questions on your behalf when you are being investigated. The OSP declined Mr. Oforiatta's request to be away from the jurisdiction indefinitely on medical grounds on his say-so. Consequently, the OSP directed Mr. Oforiatta to indicate by close of business on Monday, 10 February 2025, a reasonable date of his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP. The OSP warned Mr. Oforiatta that if he failed so to do, the OSP would take all necessary legal steps to secure his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP at our own choosing. Subsequently, by a communication dated 10 February 2025, that is just Monday, Mr. Oforiatta's lawyers transmitted to the OSP a generic letter procured by Mr. Oforiatta purporting to be from a doctor in a foreign jurisdiction, stating that Mr. Oforiatta had been seen and evaluated and that he was undergoing further testing and management and possible surgical intervention at an indicated future time. And further, that his medical condition necessitates that he will stay and follow up on his appointments. On account of this purported medical letter, Mr. Oforiatta's lawyers prayed that the attendance in person of Mr. Oforiatta at the OSP should be fixed, taking into account the medical report from his doctors.
Omano yenyina yesua de o. Yesua de. Emre ben na yi special prosecutor. Emre ben ye no. Na emre ben na muhunu se sa kwaduo enum we no. O se de bo no. Hwe so man da ho. Na ekoye MPP ni NDC. Na oman no eni hwesofo a na oman no yene ayetimo no ene yaya mobo Ghana hanumo wenya bibi fufuro besi anya hwe kura no mekai wo wayomi asem baye eno ne ade a MPP for the year campaign na chese wayomi gagantua oncheni afei omobro so tue bi so eden afei wayomi ka se mo amuama no mo discan bi nyina mebobomudin. That was the end of that show. Special prosecutor na uni memu ase na basi sa o kan ho asem no akoso ni awo kan no it wasn't within mra NDC for by MPP mre na sambre no mo anhunu ana ofre no a nanka MPP for mekwan abba ya de tumi show nsa na ya de tumi a show nsa se baba na eso yare me nam tina no ka se obie ne ono obedi Ghana skafa no wadi da obie ne o de hwe anadwuma na semo a ekoso se yakogu container or the say dumienu na edunan na ni nyina Doris ensem bi ho no a me tina no ka ase kraswanfo bi ene ye kan nsem we kire wo mo Omana yetimo no oti nsem bi on ma ente usisi wasonso a enye ye obusa nsem bi ho no mo a na aye o se chese as a nation ye nia bere se ye build o man enti Ghana ha na ye nim se niema enkoye ewa kufu adu penso na ye nim enti na MPP for no na munim entiboka kan ya ye ma mo brand every ewo hod ma mo kan ma no tu mu na mo expect say o man enko say MPP for Lucia mo say more spirituality ya mun jaina mo keke kasa say nkola bia munnim niamoye so MPP for di ntwo no and omum penifo no bi babontin say it was more spiritual because the pastors and the ladies who were interceding for MPP, something went wrong and they were not interceding for the party. Poor you people. You don't know you are left to right. Muni mubonkum and munifa. Mibuso enti se dia eze NDC for no I can we are. What would be man now would for? And why now? The question why now? Ofori Atta Sambre and I was your friend to Tunano. Ambra namwa munim yesa niema enkoye. Where were that special prosecutor? No hefa. No hefa. Na yetran mama niema agin samu wiya. So says sika mo kan ho nsem nim ne niema so obetua. Na yedne court. Na lawyers abem. Na Ghana sika kronwa yekobo abesia no na enu bi ne etua man lawyer fo na de entre yekobo abesia no na ya hye no ye kan o akosku wo bemfo woni made erade ohun emobo wai ohun emobo adofo say nyina no enhunu ye se erade de omawe ahye yansa na nyankopon asade biem enye nyankopon asade biem o ade ebetumi asre nyankopon aye nyansa but nyame omfrisro mama ya hwe mayen yo so that spirituality awurawura nkrofo adwemo ne emu adifo ne sa ani ene ya ti won na ade esai a ne ya hwa manasai na maminka bibi se NDC for amabe on Seniema enkoye na mo anya obi from NDC and to me am ponti say hey ebi ade na ekono na ohunu bi it's hardly say ubehunu say na MPP for na mo amu ni wiye say sika no senia na AC kono enkoye timo ahu one already alarm me say no Muamu Timitina sing huni yes no. Finance Minister baby and Yamakon first in history. And almost 85% Timinya could draw call President Yanim. And I'm koto kankabi or can be in Kabi. Say a quamben or fast to 2 years kama mo so ya mudeyo and a fine. Man can was in beam. Near T and say ye call IMF. No be our engineer. Entino eso atwema I am a buy this kind of buy still an papa it as still why because me ko kan enya djuma ti ni se see ya nyina maye wo mo se bua kam simu MPP mo se bua kam simu afi na mo pede mu di beyi mo simu na aka ho na yen mo kasa na asofu bia frɛ na sene a wosi obi ayade anya mimi mom na my body obi ayade ade na kon enkoyi mimi ka mini nipa bonini na asofu bi frɛ me na say MPP a kasa tia wo mo ne de me kasa tia obi ya de na nkoyi a oh na me kasa tia NDC dia menya obiara menya obia musa behwe na NDC for maba ekoyi e bebo yansema ankoyi na me kan ya obi me kan sesofo akufo adu time no kasa no compete akwakohe sabika ma no tumu a meka de e wo se meka tio meka madwen de nyankopɔ beka kyem se menka meka de enkoyi enso meka why because me Ghana ni ana mni baby akɔ ena yeku ama yema ne inchirima enye tuo ni ade ku ye de ano na eku na ye adwuma nso che bibia why now masembu say why now ena mra papa oni ase na sa charges nyina ye ready a kire wan ye ready a kire mra no wo hasia na ye so ni mu ye yie no ya nso ni mu why now they mo ready a kire wan ye hwa amade ne sei ewie he abrafo mu ni bibia chen omu ni bibia chen oni saudi abrafo ni bi san ya on ebi kro omo twiro be kasa enkoko na ahwetin agu baby ebi om atwiro kro na bi nya ade ba gogora o abrafo no ye omu kasa ana ye nhuru baby ye gina nti no the biano pete they say NDC way the last year on bekan say ye call IMF biya betwa asie din katia yi na makopensu bi kura no ne nsem bi okeka emre bi ne ye beka kire wo mo ne nsem bi na owo asuo gya okeka ye beka kire wo mo na ye ntra no mane ma nyin nsem wansa o na de nipa no kura ne ye pagya no ne de tumi manu a na yasa yire no ayire ne den I don't know say papa na duru maybe no anu no say ye de tumi ni so I don't know so no na ye bedo o man say ye beku yanim finance minister finance minister nyame saw yare ententem na baby a obi abrabe yiwa no na me gina no kan say obi ni won ma wadi Ghana ska no beto no hweskan bi sempase a momfamra na nse makwakoye fake ayi mode eba na mo muti wiase no na I what they say US sika no ye twa no fine as ye konwu container ayi what they say 12 containers a dollars ni Ghana sika ni bidie ni anadwuma na semonko a edu bia no ma creative bibi ne de aba ba hwim se asem wei je se be kan se de metie no pepepe na ade no container ye mfem free ayi or the say follow container de free habo na container sika wo mu atumi free habo na wo mo ntimi anskane anura de kro wo mu na what ya say ewo or the say enkra kwa no so free amasama anadwuma na semonko a eno NDC for buy na akwa wesi akwa bakun a ono na odi animu owura nkrofo eyi fertilizer and din kra the simple o say ai NDC for buy within 2 days ena eyi for country dey eyi or say fertilizer free aba nsem bi on ma mukeka muka say enkwala na gu o man ni mu no this is not the time wa moye nsem hu na e babo ya nsema mamu no moye de ye e bekam obi ate she vetting on moye me tran mo kan say vetting was not needed because na time wasting nipa ma yi wo mo no na ka ode wo makwa parliament wo no na ya ji wo mo atum that vetting na ya na faso be no e we bu se questions no ne ade e be wie no some crop for no so wo mu wie ska wo ya dan oh no government me kwan ma ye nyiwa mu mfiri order. So Ghana agro and yedi agro because you virgin his sky vessel. As he according to Omano. And so not even a person nipa bakumpo ye be yina free or say na brabo on se on fata ne ya tuwa ibusa questions akese ne aba because on maya no kware pa no Ghana no kware no ye yina kosi a chiri baby o ye pe no kware wo ma we mu ayira o se ya mpe no kware President Mama se adie bakuma bebua won se pe bia no kware agina kwakugina na establishing no kware no anya sa niema beje won sem hwe mantie we no ma di o mo boy ensem yanso afi ne yemra so na yesa no moka afi ne yaba mesi awrade ohun e mobo wai ohun Ghana mobo na yenia yani ewo yetiri mu no ni yehuna chiri no anya nkomhye o me betra me studio no na me kasa me kanyansa sem na kirewo na wutie me nyansa sem a me kan no ebeboa me kanyansa sem ka MPP for anti me tra no kan sa se MPP for nya or the same 30% a me ebe me nwanwa me tra no kan enti me yeto abane wie na nyam ngongo ana ma mehyan komo a me kan kiram se na urade ebie mani na me hunu bibi se na ayi ba omiate ponkoso no ohuru hwe ye ne sansem hunu no ade na kone nkoyi a mo memfe nyansa nkasa eze na kania wo down ma afin wo da ho afin hwe NDC for President Jomama yesram yempa no ye bia yempe anu ye biara muntumi ankama ma se yemfa ne ma no nso am me de besia be de me kan say former finance minister we dey me bompa ye pa ma say radin saw yare because o pa de o ba be yin semano ansa na de besia biasi o ba be yin semano na eye me nwanwa se samri ana ye frewo abra na otu o ma we mu na wonyare ani e betimi afrewo eye dan ani ehwe ma wutwa asuo ansa na ye bo yensem afrewo ehwe han wo ma we mu doso dodo because say MPP a omie na no da NDC omie na no da because ye ninkrofo o mo do o ma we ye ninkrofo a o mo anhwehye ayamhye ewo ma we ye ninkrofo a enne samre we say baby a moa nwan nantwie etietie nsuom nigu nsuom na nipa de ade akose nsuo ni bia be fia be no aduane adi na ko he ya tu abanso a ombenya nkrofo akogina on maka se monto aban ma na de mu huni eba mudi tumi ne ma ya mu hunu bim emfie makoma aduasam bi enuni sia wo akola ene de amanyo sem ne kra ya asia waso aware die na Ghana de kwa ware die pa na Ghana de kwa ware mone hwani tie on seka bomodi anso obehia mamamfo Ghana ya ye mobo na radio hu e mobo bye bye.